Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and I am very excited to update you guys in the wonderful world of travel-themed strolling confabulation effects. Of course, I'm talking about Final Destination by Michael O'Brien. Hello my friends, so this video serves to just inform you on what the heck is going on in O'Brien Magic Shop. We got a couple of really fun and new and exciting additions to the shop coming up. One of them is Toxicless by Dale Moore. It's a variation on the classic calculator force prediction plot, only completely automated, so you don't have to worry about doing anything. It just does all of the work for you. A lot of fun, really easy to use. We also have a really fun effect coming out called Road Deck that I'm really stoked on. It's going to be a Roblox themed thing, and that's going to be out just in time for you to pick it up and stuff it in your stockings for the holiday season. So keep those things in the back of your mind because they're going to be coming out very soon. But for now, the most recent update is one that's already out and available. This is Final Destination. This is something that's already available. You guys can go and pick up and purchase. And what I've done is I've updated it. So one thing that I really pride myself on as a creator is anytime I come up with some new ideas, or maybe someone else tells me, hey Michael, have you thought about doing this or this? And I want to add it to the project. I don't sell it as an additional like add-on thing that you need to pay for. I just go ahead and I update the tutorial page with all this extra stuff, right? So what I want to talk about in this video are some of the updates that have been made to Final Destination. There's two updates in particular that I think you guys will be very excited about. The first one is an update called Planes, Trains, and Automations, and that is by my good friend Sean Boone. He came up with a couple of really cool ideas using shortcuts in Siri to bounce back and forth between different photo albums, thus streamlining your presentation, your performance, and also allowing you to put buttons on your home screen so that instead of having to dig through your photo albums, just by clicking on different buttons and things, you can get back and forth between the different photo albums that you want to use. It's just gonna automate and streamline a lot of the stuff that's built into the effect. We also have 50 new destinations. We have 15 new airlines and vehicles to choose from. And we even have some fun new presentational ideas like Star Tours and Harry Potter. Again, my friend Sean Boone was like, wouldn't it be kind of cool to travel to a galaxy far away on Star Tours? So I'm like, yeah, as a matter of fact, that would be kind of cool, right? So what I've done is, and I'll go ahead and show you here, we have, right? If you guys can see, we have a Star Tours boarding pass, right? So that's Hoth to Tatooine, and that leaves out of gate R2. You'll be sitting in seat D2, right? Leaves at a terminal THX and departs at 1138, right? So some fun like little Easter eggs hidden in there. Also, we have the Hogwarts Express, leaving at a platform 9 3/4. That is train 5972, right, from London to Hogsmeade. So we have some fun new ideas, and you'll notice, well, that's not an airplane, it's a freaking train. Michael, what's going on? Yeah, because we also have other fun stuff here too, right? Like Amtrak, we added a boarding pass for that. We have ships you can even travel on. So there's like the Queen Mary, right? So we added some new ways to travel, and along with that, we also added some other fun stuff. Like I mentioned, we have the Star Tours version. So these are like Bespin, Naboo, Kashyyyk, Mustafar, Scarif, Dagobah, right? These are all different Star Wars destinations that you can go to. We've added Hogsmeade in there and a bunch of other real world destinations. Like I said, we've added 50 new destinations in here. So you guys can now travel to Amsterdam and Prague and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and all of these places, right? So we've added all of these things in. So now you have a total of 100 different destinations you can choose from instead of just 50. And like I said, we also have, instead of just the airlines, right? So if I showed you this, you guys have already seen these. We already have all these different airlines to choose from, right? Ryanair, Qatar, Pan Am, Ava Air, American Airlines. Now we also have Star Tours as an option. We have Cunard, right? It's the Queen Mary. Carnival Cruise Lines, Disney Cruise Lines. We have trains too, like Deutsche Bahn and Eurostar, Amtrak, the Hogwarts Express, right? Hawaiian Airlines. Southwest is one that you guys have been like bugging me about. You're like, why is Southwest not an option? That's like my favorite airline to choose. So I made Southwest available, right? But all these different options, Alaska and all of that. So we have new travel options to choose from, new destinations and all of that stuff. But that's just one of the 2 updates. There's another update that just went live that is called Autopilot, and this is by my good friend Dale Moore. Hey everyone, so sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank the newest members of the mob for joining. Thank you guys so much. It's because of you that I'm truly able to keep this channel going. You're gonna get early access to videos, you're gonna access tutorials, lectures, and even get one-on-one access with me where you can pick my brain about anything that you like. If you guys would like to join them and become a member of the mob, please click the join button, or you can click the membership tab right here on the channel for more information. If you guys would like to see some more awesome magic, please head over to my online magic shop at o'brienmagic.com. And as always, if you enjoy these videos, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for the interruption. And now back to the video. The other update that I'm really excited about is Autopilot by Dale Moore. Now, my friend Dale, what he has done is he's taken Sean Boone's idea of using shortcuts to automate certain things and just turned it up to 11. So now the effect is 100% automated. Let me show you what Final Destination looks like now using Dale Moore's Autopilot. All we have to do is just click a single button and now the effect is active. So we can go in, we can show all of our airlines here, right? So we have all these different airlines to choose from, and you guys already know about this. All the spectator has to do is just swipe without looking, and whenever they're happy, they stop. Whatever airline they stopped at is the one that we're gonna use. So in this instance, they stopped at Virgin Atlantic, right? And so now we're gonna do the exact same thing again, only this time using different cities that they could stop at, right? So we have all of these different cities here: Venice, Rome, Berlin, Rio de Janeiro, Madrid, Moscow, Sydney, Havana, Bangkok, Tokyo, right? They have all of these different options to choose from. All the spectator has to do is just swipe until they're happy, they stop, and wherever they stop, that's the city that is going to be our origin city. So in this case, it's New York. And again, they could have stopped at any of these different locations. So now let's do it again. We'll have a second spectator. They'll swipe through. They'll stop whenever they're happy now. So let's just say they stopped here at London. And again, they could have stopped at any of these different locations. So that was Virgin Atlantic from New York to London. I have a boarding pass here for Virgin Atlantic, and if you look very closely, you'll see it's from New York to London. And the best part is it is 100% automated. You don't have to do anything. You just click a single button. In fact, you can even perform this without touching the phone at all. You can hand the phone to a spectator and you can walk away and everything is going to work for you because it's been built into the phone using shortcuts. So this is super fun. I'm really stoked on this. This is a brand new update. Again, Sean Boone, thank you so much. Huge shout out to Sean. He reached out to me. He's a good friend of mine, fellow magician and fellow member of the 501st Legion, huge Star Wars costume group that dresses up like characters from the bad guys, right? Like the Stormtroopers and Darth Vader and all of that. Super good guy. He reached out to me and he was like, I have some ideas for you that I thought might be interesting, and I thought that they were good enough that I wanted to add them into the mix. and share them with all of you. So again, huge shout out to Sean. And then Dale comes along and he is like, hey, I love what Sean's doing with these automations. Have you considered fully automating everything? So all you have to do is just click a single button and the whole effect is gonna run the method all the way through. And I'm just like, no, you know what? I never thought of doing that, Dale. Why don't you explain to me what you mean? Dale sent me the shortcuts that he created for his own performance. And again, I thought that they were so good, I wanted to share them with you. So huge shout out to Dale Moore for going ahead and adding all of that stuff to the project. It was so kind of him to do. Keep your eyes peeled because I will be releasing a project right here at O'Brien Magic Shop with Dale Moore. I already mentioned it a little bit earlier, Toxic Less. So this is a way to force any number that you want using the calculator app on your phone, right? So let's just say we do this and this and this, right? And if I hit the equals button now, I can have the spectator look at the number and I forced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say that's the number that I wanted to force. And it's 100% self-working. Again, the calculator does all of the work for you and it uses essentially the same method as the updates that I just showed you in Final Destination, only instead it uses it with the calculator app instead of the photo albums. So it's really cool. If you guys really enjoy Final Destination and you really think that these shortcut ideas that have been implemented that automate everything are a lot of fun, you guys are gonna be really excited for Toxic Less. Stay tuned because a Toxic Less first look video will be going out very soon so you guys can get a deeper look into what exactly Toxic Less is, what it does, and why, in my opinion, it is a superior method to the original Toxic calculator for us. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this update video. I hope you enjoyed it. And the best part, like I said, if you already own Final Destination, you do not have to buy anything extra. All of these things are already included in there. And if you don't own Final Destination and you want to pick it up, there's a couple of different versions of the product for you to buy. There's a digital only version where instead of having that physical boarding pass that I showed you, the effect works exactly the same way, only it uses these digital boarding passes instead. So just 100% of the effect is right here on your phone. It's a download. I just send everything to you instantly and you're able to start performing the routine. Or if you get the physical version of Final Destination, you're gonna get 6 of these boarding passes from all different airlines like Spirit, Qatar, Delta, Volaris, right? China Air, all these different ones. And they're all different on the face and they all force different outcomes. And they're really nice, they're really high quality boarding passes that feel really good in your hands and all of that. And some of you guys have told me too, you're like, hey Michael, I really like this and I've been using it a lot, but like my boarding passes are starting to get a little dirty and worn out. Is there any way I can just buy some more boarding passes from you without having to buy the whole project again? And so to those people, I say yes, there is a refill option available so that you don't have to buy the whole project again. If you just want the boarding passes with no downloads, no instructions, I will just physically mail the boarding passes out to you. So maybe you purchased the digital only version, you decided, you know what, I kind of want those boarding passes now. I'll go ahead and send them out to you and you won't have to buy the whole thing again. You just order the refill kit. But anyways, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. But until then, safe travels and take care.